Alright, Alfie's there. That means this is definitely working then. Just want to see it coming through. Yep, okay. Alright, puzzle agent. Wanted to stream this for a while. Yes, Alfie, this is really a game. You disbelieving man. Assignment: Nelson Tether's crossword puzzle has been ripped to bits. But is there something written on it? Reconstruct it to find out. Scoggins. Oh no, it says Scoggins. How? Every piece is in its place. Well done.
Puzzle research. This is Agent Tethers. I think you have the wrong number. Oh, I see. An assignment. In the field? No, sir. It's been, yes, quite some time. Uh-huh. Erasers? The foundation of democracy? Oh, absolutely, sir. I agree, sir. Oh, yes, the White House needs its erasers, sir. I'll be on the next plane to... Wait, where? Just arrived in Scoggins, Minnesota. Population, 754. Temperature, it's cold, and not much to look at. According to the agency, there's some kind of thing going on at the local eraser factory. The whole plant is shut down. There's a weird man staring at me. Hopefully, this won't be a big waste of time. Agent Tether's out. I have no idea where my hotel is. I might have to ask for directions. Excuse me, I'm Nelson Tethers with the FBI's Department of Puzzle Research. Hello?
Yep.
Okay, and you are?
Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bjorn. Boy, those snowmobiles sure are a bumpy ride, eh?
Yep.
Can you give me directions to the nearest hotel? I'm having a little trouble finding my way around.
You'd never get there. Roads are too slick.
Sir, I am an agent of the FBI's Puzzle Research Division. It can't be harder than the puzzles I see every day.
Not so.
It's really just a matter of trajection.
Okay, on the way to the hotel, you're going to pass 2 traffic lights.
Nelson's snowmobile is sliding along the roads. Arrange the logs to help Nelson bump his way to the hotel. Make sure to pass the traffic lights Bjorn mentioned along the way. Okay. I think it's that. Looks good to me. I must have gotten lost. I thought your directions were taking me to the hotel.
They did.
I'm standing in front of the hotel, aren't I?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome.
Damn it, Bjorn.
I'm here to investigate an incident at the Scoggins eraser factory. Do you know anything about it?
Nope. The hotel's going to close soon. Better check in if you're sticking around.
Seen any suspicious people hanging around the hotel lately?
Yep.
Really? Can you describe them?
Skinny. Asks lots of questions. Wears a stupid hat.
Thanks for the tip.
Yep.
Discovered a fence. Boards all chewed up, something terrible. Could be the work of strays trying to get to the dumpsters back there. I don't know why I'm reporting this. These are interesting.
Yeah, those are Scoggins gnomes. All the tourists love them. But I think one has gone missing. I swear, I had 6 of them. I took a picture when I set it up, but I guess I lost it. I still have the film
I did
negative,
say
though.
that I was streaming again, Urk. A ceramic gnome has disappeared from the hotel display, but which gnome? Right. Have to be a fucking photo negative, wouldn't it? Well, there's 3 greens and 2 pinks. Which means the gnome is going to be one of these 3. Have a look at the arms now. It's that one. Because it's looking the opposite way to the others, and the 2 reds that we have their arms in the same position. Wait, no. Therefore it can't be that one. It has to be this one. Because those 2 have their arms in the same positions, like those 2 do. So it has to be this one. I mean, that's the logic, right? Lovely. Good negative gnomes.
Well, one of your gnomes has most definitely run off.
Oh my, wouldn't that be something?
Hello.
Well, hello there, mister. Welcome to Valda's Inn. I'm Martha Garrett, but everyone calls me Ma. How can I help you?
I'm Nelson Tethers. I have a reservation.
Oh yeah, you're here about the eraser factory, eh? We're awfully excited to have a real FBI man in our town. It's just like TV, yeah? Ooh, I'm gonna make some hot dish for you later.
A hot dish?
Oh, you'll love it. I've never met a man who didn't love himself some hot dish.
I wouldn't mind some hot dish from you if you're offering.
So, what room am I in?
Yeah, okay, I've got your room right here. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. The night clerk wrote down your room number in code.
Mind if I have a look? I bet I can figure out what room I'm in.
The security-minded night clerk notated Nelson's room number in cryptic form. N-I-N-E. It's 9. Why would the night clerk write it like that, though? That's some shit night clerk.
There you go, Mrs. Garrett.
Oh yeah, now I see. Okay then, here's your room key, FBI man.
Thanks. Actually, while I have you here, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Real quick, I promise.
Oh yeah, of course.
How do I get to the factory from here?
The FBI doesn't know where the factory is? Oh dear, our moose is cooked.
Rest assured, ma'am, the FBI just likes to confirm intelligence with civilian knowledge of... We like to double-check things.
Oh, of course. Well, it's easy. I have a tourist map of our little town of Scoggins right here. You know, our Scoggins Erasers is the plant that supplies the White House with all of its erasers. The president could be fixing a mistake with a Scoggins eraser right now.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I'm here. That and the fact that every time the Bureau made an inquiry into the situation, all we ever got back were bizarre puzzles.
Oh yeah, well, that'll happen.
Do you know anything about the problem at the factory?
Yeah, so tragic about the accident, huh?
Accident?
Oh yeah, the foreman, Isaac Davner, they say he was killed in there.
Is that so?
Well, not to be gossipy, but I heard the accident was caused by raccoons.
Raccoons?
Yeah, little creatures that live in the woods around the factory. Maybe you should go talk to Sheriff Bogg about it, though. You should be able to catch him out by the factory right now.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. The guy in the lobby, is he okay?
Oh, that's Bo Murphy. He's always been a bit of an odd one. Yeah, he sits there all day trying to do his puzzles. He mostly keeps to himself, and I bring him some food from time to time. Sometimes I swear he'd starve to death if I didn't bring him something to eat.
Thanks. Well, goodbye.
Enjoy your stay.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you have any gum for sale? Or know where I can buy some?
Dear, we've been out of gum for quite some time.
What?
Haven't seen a stick in months anywhere in town. We tend to get shipments of things like that in the spring.
So, no gum?
Nope.
Gum helps me concentrate.
Gotta have some of that gum. Find discarded gum and use it during puzzles.
Excuse me, you look perplexed.
Puzzles. So many puzzles.
Puzzles? I might be able to help you with that.
Bo has swallowed a rubber band again. His X-ray shows only tapeworms, or does it? That looks like a rubber band to me. Oh man, this smells like the shit, man. Fuck. Who doesn't love a good puzzle, am I right? Welcome, Cashy Head. How's it going?
Solved. Now maybe you can relax a little.
With the whispers. If it's an acrostical enigma, maybe it's a Baltimore trans-deletion. The whispers?
Or not.
I need to get a Coke.
Someone left a screwdriver in the alley beside the hotel. Looks clean. Probably of no consequence.
Let's mute that microphone while I'm pouring drink. It just sounds suspicious otherwise. Well, it may inspire you to touch it, Dylan. I just saw that you commented on one of my YouTube videos. Thank you.
Winner undeclared in local contest.
The Annabelle Grill Ladies Arm Wrestling Tournament is over and the judge missed it. Read the 4 statements to help him determine the winner. Oh, great. I think it's her, but I have no reason to believe that. We don't know the names of the people, which hurts. Oh yeah, this would spoil some of the puzzle solutions. Outmatched by the Grizzly Grip. Blo's Grizzly Grip couldn't whip me. I pinned Pearl like a new hat. Pat won fair and square. I think it's her. I reckon it's the lady in the blue top. Well, there just doesn't seem to be enough information here, does there? It doesn't feel like there's enough information. I pinned Pearl like a new hat. Oh, I was outmatched by the Grizzly Grip. Pearl's Grizzly Grip. Flo, here. I mean, it would help if we had a name or something. I'm just gonna go with... Hint. Yep. Right, so that's Flo. Right, so that's what I thought. It's her. I just wasted... fucking... Rejected?
I'll come back to this one. It's a tough nut.
Borderline. Fuck you.
That was a tricky one.
Let's go see the police chief.
The residents of Scoggins seem nice enough. Aside from one wild goose chase, everyone's been cooperative. Plus, it looks like I'm primed for all the hot dish I can eat. It remains to be seen if that's a good thing. I got a map from the hotel owner, so I'm heading over to the eraser factory. Agent Tethers out. Am I supposed to be saying that?
My main reason for streaming this game is because I want to stream the sequel. And I can't stream the sequel without streaming the first one. The sequel's even more nuts than this one.
Hi, Sheriff Bog. Yeah, I'm Nelson Tethers of the FBI's Department of Puzzle...
Agent Tethers, good to meet you. We got a real mess here. Yes, we do.
We do?
Oh, yes. It's gonna be a while before we can get this.
What's the game
factory
volume level
running
like?
again.
But my job is to get this factory back to making erasers.
Agent Tethers, you're in a right pickle.
Well, I should probably ask you some questions about the incident then.
That's what I'd do if I was a big, important FBI boy.
What was this incident?
Well, we don't need to be dramatic.
What happened?
There was an explosion.
What?
Oh, yeah. A big explosion. And the foreman just never came home.
When did the accident take place?
Well, I've been trying to figure that out myself. Here's what I know.
The Rest Easy Guard Service was employed to keep watch over the factory from midnight to midnight yesterday. From their statements, can you determine the time of the big noise? Worked from 6 till I was relieved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, only Bernie put in the full 8 hours. Ah! I get the shortest shift, 3 hours. Iggy started at 6, but did he start at 6 AM or 6 PM? Only one of these is possible given conditions. More hints, please. Pop worked the last shift ending at midnight. He works 3 hours, making the time of the big noise 10 PM. Fuck, I feel bad having to use hints. It's because I'm so dumb. What? Bob worked the last shift, ending at midnight. An hour before... So it's fucking 9. No, it's 8. Nine till 10, 10 till 11, 11 till 12. I hate being dumb.
If there was an explosion at that time, wouldn't the icicles on the building have been knocked off?
Good point. Maybe they grew back.
What happened to the foreman? My notes don't have a lot of details.
Well, we're still trying to figure that out. One day after work, Mr. Dabner just never came home. The accident was pretty bad.
Oh, is there a body?
Nope, he's just gone. Isaac Dabner's his name, if you don't have that in your notes.
We don't even know if he died in that explosion?
Won't be able to find that out till we find a way into the factory.
What did your investigation turn up?
Not much. I can't figure out how to get past this lock.
Well, that's
All right, take
because
care,
it's
Dylan.
missing a piece. I can see that just by looking at it.
So it is. I guess that's why you make the big bucks, right?
That's right, sir. Well, I don't seem to be getting a lot of answers.
Listen, why don't you meet me down at the Moose Ear Diner later? I have some files related to the case that you may be able to help me with.
Oh, okay, but I really think...
Agent Tethers, it's a pleasure working with you. You're doing a great job. Meet you at the Moose Ear in a bit.
Interesting. Out at their eraser factory. The doors to the factory are very locked. Some sort of custom-built contraption has got this place locked up tighter than Fort Knox. The device seems damaged, though. It seems to be missing a piece. Excuse me, I see you're working on your sign. Is it safe for me to go into the diner? Excuse me.
I gotta fix the sign.
Something wrong with your sign? I said, is there something wrong with...
You a cop? I ain't got time for cops.
I'm not a cop.
Look, I gotta get this sign fixed before it gets dark. I don't want to be out here after dark, if you know what I mean.
I don't, actually. What do you mean by that?
It's just a fuse, but I can't remember which one it is. Not with all the whispers in my head.
What?
Get the fuse for me. I'm getting cold out here.
It's most likely that one. Because it's got a break in the middle. You know the answer before you use any hints. Right, okay. Well, I'm thinking it's probably that one. I'm trying to work out what that line means. And why, if the fix is to put a new fuse in it, would he be whacking it with a hammer? That's just fucking stupid. With a spanner, whatever. I mean, this sort of thing just makes me feel dumb, because it's like, there's obviously a solution, and they seem to think it's pretty obvious. It just makes me feel dumb. Do you feel like putting me out of my misery, Kesh? Oh! Oh, of course! Fuck, of course! Of course! Of course. I see it now. I see it now. I see it. I see it now. Welcome back, Wanda. How's it going?
That should do it.
Hey, what do you know? This ought to keep the little buggers away.
Little what?
Well, I gotta finish getting this sign mounted. See you later. Well, we'll see.
I don't suppose you know anything about the eraser factory accident?
Don't suppose I do.
Did you know Isaac Davner?
Not much. Heard he had some kind of accident. Feel bad for his wife, Glory. Such a pretty girl.
I should really talk to her. Do you know where I can find her?
Yes, I do.
So, where can I find her?
Inside.
Goodbye. There seems to be some tiny footprints in the snow around the diner. But I don't see any kids around here. Possibilities include stealthy children, tiny animals wearing boots. Oh, cats wearing shoes? Nice, Nelson. Now that's going in FBI records. And I'm still recording. Tethers out. Hello, gentlemen. A bit early for a lunch break, isn't it?
Until the eraser factory opens again, Daryl and I have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, me and Daryl got nowhere else to go.
Oh, that's great. Then you don't mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah. As soon as I get these bugs back in place.
What? Why do you have bugs in a diner?
You gonna help or not?
Okay. What were the rules again? Enclose all the bugs using the fewest number of lines to draw a box as possible. The box can be any size, but it must be four-sided. Bugs of the same kind can share a box. Each green grass grazer needs 3 squares of territory, including the square it's on. Each pink puddle paddler needs 2, including the square it's on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's not enough. If we're going by the principle that they need exclusively that space each, then it doesn't work. Two including the square it's on. 3 including the square it's on. Two including the square it's on. 2 including the square it's on. Doesn't give enough for the grass grazers. What does Nightbot do? A lot. Nightbot does a lot. That. It just took a while to think it through. Just took some thinking, that's all.
Oh, look at that! He did it!
Yes. Now, will you answer my questions?
Sure. Fire 'em at me.
You two are employed at the factory. Would you say it's a safe place to work?
Well, safe as any other place, I guess.
Yeah, except the new wing is haunted.
No, it isn't. You better quit listening to those hippies.
Why do you think the new wing is haunted?
When the factory expanded, we built a new wing. A bunch of locals got angry. We had to clear out part of the forest to do it.
Because spirits live in the forest.
You mentioned something about spirits in the forest. Really?
Depends on who you ask.
You won't see me out in the woods after sundown.
Well, me neither. But there ain't no spirits.
Do you guys know what happened to the foreman?
Yeah, the lobster bit him.
Shut up, Daryl.
What do you mean a lobster bit him?
He means Mike Lobb. Mike and Isaac didn't get along all the time. Had a little bit of a fight.
That's because Isaac thought he was smarter than all of us floor guys.
Hell, he probably is.
No, he ain't. Just because he's a college boy don't make him smart.
What do you know about the guy fixing the sign outside?
Randall Scruffman. Weird guy. He thinks the trees talk to him.
Yeah, but he sure picked the right line of work. He's gonna be employed forever. Stuff always needs fixing.
I think he looks extra hard for stuff to fix around here.
Yeah, so he can be close to Glory. She's the waitress here. Sweeter than moose milk in the morning.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Anytime.
Hi there, I'm Agent Tethers with the FBI. Sir, you seem stressed. Do you know something about the factory you'd like to let me in on?
I don't know anything.
Sir, it's against the law to withhold information or lie to a federal agent.
Yeah, I'm into some stuff.
So, what's your name?
Steve?
Sir, I'm here about the factory. If you've got nothing to do with it, then however you spend your time doesn't concern me. There's nothing you can tell me about the factory?
I don't commingle.
You haven't heard about anything suspicious going on, have you?
Nothing more than usual.
What made start YouTube channel? What made start YouTube channel? Well, Wanda. Year 2006, YouTube, big new thing. Excited, not many gameplay video. So take time, record gameplay video, did. And over time, choose voice and appearance on video. That what made start YouTube channel.
What stuff are you into?
I airlift wooden gnomes out of Scoggins. With birds.
To where? Why? How?
Black market trinket rings. Big money.
Couldn't you just use the mail?
Each type of bird has a certain weight limit. Each bird is shown carrying the maximum amount it can. Birds may team up on heavy loads, each carrying what he can. Freight must be balanced evenly between a bird's two legs. If you ever become big YouTuber, don't forget me. I won't forget you, Wanda. I remember everybody. Right, 2. Means that's got to be 1 in there. Five. Nine. I mean, that's what I make it out to be. Alright. Big birds can only carry 2 in each foot. Small birds can only carry 1. So it's got to be 9. I'm going to be so wrong, and then I'm going to be angry. I'm going to say these puzzles are shit. Yeah, these puzzles are shit. Yeah, I figured that out. Oh. No. No. Just tell me. Just give me the answer. Four gnomes. Oh man. How the hell did I cope with this when I played and reviewed this for Game Cola, like when it came out in 2010? How the hell did I cope? Bear the weight of 4, so that must be 1 there. So 2. Gotta be 3, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be wrong too. Falsehood merchant, welcome. You say 14. Okay. $14. Let's try to work out how you got to that answer. I think it's 8. Give me the last hint. The total. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I made that. Hold on, no. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, you got it. It has to be 14. Fucking hell. Why am I doing the optional puzzles? They're even harder. Borderline, I'm such a shit agent.
Solved. Excuse me, ma'am. Miss? Waitress lady?
Welcome to the Moose-Ear Diner. I'll be right with you.
Can I help you with that?
So that none of them overlap. Why? Why is that so important? And what kind of plate of food is this? could have sworn you told me you got them some time ago. Am I misremembering? Someone else got them recently for cheap. Oh, now the two of them are stuck together. Okay. So there is a certain way to rearrange them. Alright, that was Keshi I was thinking of. I just accidentally worked that one out. Great, okay, cool. That looks nicely rearranged. Maybe she'll answer our questions now. Behold the Thanksgiving homunculus. What?
There you go. Delicious.
Thanks.
So, what's good here?
I don't know. It's all fine.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Glory Davner.
Oh, haha. So, I'm Nelson. Are you feeling okay?
Yes. No. I'm just thinking about my husband.
What's wrong with your husband, ma'am? Is
I
he
think
okay?
everything's better than the
Really?
cornflake homunculus.
Well,
I think
I'm
a
with the
shit
FBI's
on your
Department of
doorstep is
Puzzles
better
Research.
than the
I need
cornflake
to ask you
homunculus.
a few questions. An accident at the eraser factory caused it to shut down. Do you know anything about that?
Of course I do.
What have you heard?
Well, nothing really. I mean, just that it was an accident like everyone says.
Although there's nothing to prove it was an accident.
The factory foreman, Isaac Davner. He was your husband?
Yes,
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's not much in my files about him.
that's okay. He's a great man. I'm so proud of him.
For...
Just so proud.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, that name rings a bell. Which one? Cornflakes homunculus.
The repairman outside seems a bit odd. Anything I should know about him?
Well, I think he's got a bit of a crush on me, but he's harmless.
Could he have hurt your husband to get to you?
Oh no. He wouldn't hurt a fly. He even avoids stepping on rocks so he won't accidentally hurt any critters living below. I wish people wouldn't tease him for that. Daryl.
Has the factory closure affected business?
Yeah, people tend to hang around here longer now that they aren't going to work. Normally, that'd be a good thing, but I've been pretty distracted.
I see that. Maybe I can help.
Cinema Roll, yes, was a character from that. Unfortunately, Cinema Roll's in one of my boxes, so I can't bring him out to show you. When these three couples walked into the diner, Glory thought she knew what each would order. She was wrong, and now she's forgotten who gets what. Here's what she does recall. Nobody ordered a meal resembling their spouse. Okay. One lady ordered a meal resembling the fish man sitting next to her. Only one patron resembles his or her meal. The ham plate should be set down next to the banana split. The fuck? One lady ordered a meal resembling the fish man sitting next to her. The fish-eating man sitting next to her. Nobody ordered a meal looking like their spouse. So it could only be she ordered a meal resembling the fish-eating man next to her. So therefore, well, the woman has to be sitting next to a fish-eating man. Nobody ordered a meal looking like their spouse. Therefore, it must be the onion man that eats the fish. Because the only woman next to him that could be... Now you got me confused. Yeah, she can't have the onion rings because nobody ordered a meal based on their spouse. So it has to be her with the onion rings and him with the fish. That's the only way it can work out. I mean, to me, that looks sensible. One person ordered a meal based on who they are. Didn't they? What is it? One person. Only one patron resembles his or her meal. So it's possible it's like that. The ham has to go next to the banana split. Because the only person that orders the meal resembling themselves is the banana man. Gives a whole new meaning to you are what you eat, yeah. I mean, this looks right to me. Let's go through the rules again. Nobody ordered a meal resembling their spouse. You didn't order fish, and you didn't order... What is it, buffalo? What's he meant to be, like beef? Right. Nobody ordered a meal based on their spouse. He's not a chicken. And she's not ham. He's not onion rings. And she's not a banana split. She's not fish, and he's not beef. One lady ordered a meal resembling the fish-eating man sitting next to her. The fish-eating man is made of onion, so she has to be the one eating the onions. Why is there a picture of Nelson fucking losing his shit up here in the corner? What the fuck? 3. Only one patron resembles his or her meal. There's only one person here that resembles their meal. And that's the banana split guy. The ham plate should be set down next to the banana split. I'm happy with that. That follows the rules to a T. Thank you. I feel smart now. Well, I feel smarter. Smarter.
That wasn't so tough.
Yeah, I guess not.
Could I have a bit more of your time, ma'am?
Sure.
I don't understand. What is this game about? Nelson Tethers of the FBI's Puzzle Agency has been asked to investigate the closure of a factory in Scoggins, Minnesota that creates the erasers used by the White House. When he turns up, he finds out that Isaac Davner, the foreman, has disappeared. There was a supposed accident at the factory that nobody knows anything about, and he's in this place that's weird and unusual to him, where everyone seems to think he's mysterious and out of place. And yeah, it's like Professor Layton meets Twin Peaks, and because of my love of Twin Peaks, I've been sort of going on a Twin Peaks binge recently with this and Life is Strange. I've been sort of going for the Twin Peaks vibe at the moment, because I love the shit out of Twin Peaks.
Could I have a bit...
Sure.
Hello, Sheriff.
Agent Tethers, good. You're here.
Yeah, listen, I wanted to ask you...
No time. I got a hunch about the factory. I got security camera records here of people leaving the factory.
Good. It'd be helpful to talk with whoever left last.
Exactly what I was thinking. I mixed up the photos so we can put them back in the right order.
What? Why would you do that?
You know how it is.
No, I don't. That's evidence.
Rearrange Sheriff Barg's photos to show the order in which the factory workers left. Well, yeah, apparently the first couple of episodes are out. I haven't watched this yet. This was the first game from the Telltale's pilot project. Yeah, they produced this game to see which games they would do. And it got a sequel, so... They'd make one game to see if it was worthwhile making more. And they made this game and then produced a sequel, and the sequel's brilliant. It's one lot of footsteps. Two lots of footsteps. Three lots of footsteps, four lots of footsteps. I mean, that's the simplicity of it, right? I mean, that makes sense, right? One lot of footsteps, two lot of footsteps, three lot of footsteps, four lots of footsteps. It can only be that. I'll watch the new Twin Peaks eventually.
This should clear things up.
Yeah. That seems about right. Looks like the last one out was Mike Lobb.
You think he might have had something to do with the accident?
Probably. Why don't you head out to the ice fishing huts on Lake Svens? When he's not working, he's usually there trying to dead stick a lunker.
Got it. No, wait. Do what to a what?
Catch some fish. He's got himself a bright orange vest. Can't miss him. Anyway, to get there, you can take the snowmobile out to Sesame Woods. But you'll have to hoof it from there.
What do you know about Glory Davner?
Foreman's wife. Poor girl, she's a sweet kid. Her family's lived in this town for generations.
Maybe she has something to do with the accident.
That's ridiculous.
It could be an insurance...
Now you just leave poor Glory alone. She's having a hard enough time without you getting all accusatory.
What was the name of the factory worker I'm looking for?
The last guy to leave the factory was Mike Lobb. Drive out to Sesame Woods, then walk the trail out to the ice fishing huts.
Is there anything I should know about the Sesame Woods?
Well, they've got the odd wolverine in them.
What?
But they're probably hibernating or migrating or the like.
I I better get back to it.
You betcha.
The snow must be playing tricks on my eyes. For a second, I thought I saw... It doesn't matter. I'm on my way to question Mike Lobb at the ice fishing huts. But to get there, I have to go through Sasami Woods. That doesn't sound dangerous at all.
Again, it's very Twin Peaks to have like mysterious forces that live in the woods, you know. It's very Twin Peaks. Sasami Woods.
Hello? I think I found Mike Lobb. Man, late 30s. Looks like he froze to death, trying to solve some sort of problem. I'm gonna have a look.
Twin Peaks, man. Twin Peaks is the show responsible for all these sorts of stories. Person goes to a place that's unfamiliar to them, that's in the middle of nowhere. There are people who go about their everyday lives, but there's always something mysterious going on in the forest, or there's some sort of cult. You know, you see stuff like Silent Hill, Twin Peaks. It's all Twin Peaks. It all goes back to Twin Peaks. Ocarina of Time, Twin Peaks. It all goes back to Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is responsible for all of this kind of storytelling. And this game is no exception. Was Mike Lobb following Isaac? Rotate tiles to chart a path from Mike Lobb to the ice fishing hut. But beware, lest the path intersect with one upon which a shadowy figure lurks. Okay. Well, have you ever thought about how many pieces of fiction use that kind of story? White liquid on the sofa. Got to be careful. That sort of thing stains. Why? No, they all line up with the gnome. I don't like to think about that sort of thing, to be honest. Who my youngest viewer is. Now that definitely does not at all collide with a gnome. Thank you.
Aha! No puzzle's gonna stop me in my tracks. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean... Ah!
They tried to take him. The lock must not.
The lock on the factory door.
Key.
Thank you. He's dead.
What is this thing? I think I found something important in the hands of a dead lobster. I'm going to hold on to it for later. The lake with the ice fishing huts is just past the clearing. I'm going to continue on to see if anyone there seems to have this affliction.
They've been chewed.
Found some freshly caught fish out on the lake. Looks like something has started eating them before they've been cooked. Mr. Scruffman.
You following me, boy?
No, sir.
You look like a lost puppy. Go home, puppy.
I can't leave until I get that factory back open. I have a few more questions for you.
Of course you do.
I understand you have a thing for Mrs. Davner.
closer. Just think she's pretty. I expect you do as well.
Where were you on the night of the accident?
Busy. You accusing me of something?
I'm just asking. It's part of my job to be thorough.
I was working at the hotel.
Okay, see? That was easy. Is this your hut? It's nice.
Nope.
Oh. Well, what are you doing then?
Fixing stuff. It's my job. Lots of stuff getting broke lately.
Things get broken on these huts a lot?
Everything gets broken a lot. Keeps me busy. Don't get any ideas. I just do my job.
Where were you on the night of the accident again?
Working at the hotel.
You had to go through the woods to get here. Didn't you see a guy freezing on a tree stump?
Yep.
Why didn't you help him?
You didn't ask. Best not to interfere with acts of nature.
So you just let a guy die out there?
Had nothing to do with it. The cold will creep right up on you.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye. Mr. Scruffman claims he was working the night of the accident. I'm headed over to the hotel to check out his story now. Hello again, Mr. Bjorn.
Yep,
Do you know Randall Scruffman?
I do. He's a good man. Good stuff.
Despite his stock, you think he could have had anything to do with the accident at the factory?
Why don't you just let things run their course? Accidents happen, Mr. Tethers.
So, Randall Scruffman.
He's a valuable member of this community, and that'll be enough of you trying to say otherwise.
Do you think Glory Davner's capable of violence? So that's a no. What was that? Heard a crash and a scream coming from inside the inn. Going inside to see what happened. I hope I won't need backup. I heard a scream. Is everything okay in here?
The pipe on the fireplace! I turned my back on it for 1 second and boom!
Okay, don't panic. I'm sure we can find a way to fix it. What the heck was that?
Hurry, it's getting away!
What the
Saw
heck
a
was
thing.
that?
It stole some pipe. Going after it. Checking out.
Oh my, but what about my furnace? You're all done?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be calling in the FBI's Gnome Squad. Or the National Guard, or the... someone better equipped to handle your situation.
Oh, I see. Guess I'll be needing to call the sheriff then and let him know.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the sheriff told me to give him a buzz the moment you left town.
Why would the sheriff assume I was leaving so soon?
Oh, I couldn't say. So, will that be on a credit card, or should I just send the bill to Uncle Sam?
What is Sheriff Bogg hiding? And that lock, it's on the outside of the door. On second thought, I better stick around. See this through.
Oh, great. Hot dish all around.
I think the sheriff wants me out of town. And what is the deal with that gear I found on Mike Lobb? I need to see a man about a furnace pipe. Someone left a screwdriver in the alley beside the hotel. Looks clean. Probably of no consequence. What was that thing? What happened? Did it try to eat your ear?
If two rows are white and rotations affect orientation, then...
Huh?
Since Bo's brain got scrambled, all inputs end up in the pit of perplexity. Drag and drop arrows into all empty slots to redirect his stream of thought to the light of lucidity. Bounce off at a right angle. Drag arrows from the menu to reach each of the highlighted spaces. Your mission is to direct Bo's thoughts from Nelson up to the light bulb. Stream of thought will move it in the direction of any arrow it hits. The brain tube will cause the stream of thought to bounce off at a right angle. Douche, 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 douche. Up, no. Douche, 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 douche. 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 Up, right. Left. So, I'm thinking that. Looks about right to me. Alright, take care, Matzo. Got it.
Well, Well, that was a very interesting puzzle, but...
The whispers of the moon crash too loudly.
The whispers what?
Clear the path.
Another gear.
What happened?
I got your pipe back. Let's finish putting this back together.
Okay. Rotate tiles to reconstruct the wood stove's flue before the lobby fills with smoke. The stovepipe may split, but all sections must rejoin on the way to the chimney. Okay. So can't leave anything unjoined. All sections must rejoin. Is that even possible? This is confusing. So it doesn't all have to be connected. The game specifically made it sound like it all needs to be connected. That's specifically the way it was fucking worded. It's not the way it was fucking worded. Oh! There I am trying to connect everything together.
There you go. Your stove's all fixed.
Why, thank you, Mr. Tethers. You FBI types sure are handy.
Thank you. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You seem relatively coherent. Do people ever talk about seeing, little people in pointy hats?
Oh, the hidden people. Yeah, it's an old Nordic superstition. My grandfather used to tell me stories. They say they live among us in the ground, trees, rocks. But I just know the ones that live in my window.
Was Mr. Scruffman working here on the night of the accident?
Yeah, the fence outside was a terrible mess. I think some kids were trying to rip it down or something.
Did it take him long to fix?
Oh yeah, all night. If you're still looking for suspects, I'd start looking at that Bjorn fella. But you didn't hear that from me.
Can you tell me anything more?
Oh yeah, tourists love the stories. But Bjorn and his friends take them very seriously.
Oh?
Oh yeah, they don't like the decorative gnomes in my window.
Well, Mr. Scruffman's alibi checks out. Mike Lobb is dead, and I just saw living garden gnomes. I think I'm gonna head back to the diner and have a chat with Sheriff Bog.
Ah, but I can't talk to Bjorn because he's not here. How very suspicious.
Those chairs weren't here before, were they?
Nope. One of them Nordic guys brought them in right after I ordered my pie. Pie that I'm still waiting for.
Something odd about them.
I don't remember this puzzle. I mustn't have done this one. Wait, what? An interesting pattern, but not the one you're looking for. It's a secret image. The solution had better not be you had the right picture, you just had it upside down, because that's just fucking cruel. It's the same fucking picture, but this time it's the other way around. And this is going to be right. Even though there was nothing to say that the original image was wrong. Fucking stupid. Why would you make it so the image can appear upside down and still look like an image? That's retarded.
That image you just made? That's the symbol those lodge guys use.
Really? Interesting. What do you guys know about Bjorn?
You mean the old hippie who spies on people out by the hotel?
He's one of those old Nordic guys who hangs out at the lodge. Brothers of Scoggins, or something like that.
Brothers and weirdos, if you ask me.
Lodge, huh? I'll check it out.
Oh, seriously? That's just fucking annoying.
Have you heard about this hidden people superstition?
Hidden people?
Haha.
You had me going there, Tethers. A government agent investigating elves and hippie legends.
Yeah, how'd you going there? Have you looked into Bjorn and his friends? He seems to be an avid environmentalist. Perhaps the accident is a political statement.
Nah, Bjorn's always been a major part of this community. Since even before my badge was pinning up my diapers.
You wore a sheriff's badge on your diapers?
This is a community that celebrates its Nordic heritage, Agent Tethers. Not one that advocates violence.
I checked up on the repairman. He was working at the hotel on the night of the accident.
Alibi checks out, huh?
He's in the clear. He couldn't have been involved.
Well, sounds like you have had a busy day. Let's wrap it up for today and start fresh tomorrow.
But you haven't really done anything. And we're no closer to getting that factory up and running.
Agent Tethers, I'm not from the big city. Around here, we take our time. Keep our heads clear.
As far as I can tell, everyone's heads are filled with puzzles.
Puzzles are a way to keep yourself from asking questions you don't want answers to.
What does that mean?
Means I'll see you in the morning, Agent Tethers.
Bjorn is starting to look more and more suspicious. I just got a tip that he holds secret meetings in a local lodge. I remember seeing something about a lodge on my Scoggins map. I wonder if it's the same one.
I wonder.
There's some bright orange cloth caught on this sign. I wonder if Mike Lobb was trying to get away from this place in a hurry. Looks like someone doesn't want me to see what's going on inside. Well, they probably shouldn't have made this a puzzle then.
Draw a single straight line from one red dot to another that will slice through every barrier blocking the window. Cut, 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 cut. I like that kind of puzzle, it's really easy. Glory.
If you want a good look around, you might try knocking on the door.
Sheriff Fogg! Oh, you startled me.
Snooping doesn't suit you, Agent Tatters. What are you doing here?
What the heck is going on in there?
They meet regularly and celebrate their cultural traditions. But that's their business, not yours.
There's something about this crew that seems off to me.
Agent Tathers, you're here to get the factory back open, not to question or belittle the beliefs of the townsfolk.
I'm pretty sure I saw Glory Davner in there.
The waitress? I doubt it.
She was standing right there a second ago.
Time to go, Agent Tathers. I'll escort you back to the hotel. Make it an early night and turn in, Agent Tathers. I don't want to see you out here again tonight. And trust me, you don't want to be out here either.
Yeah, Barg looks
Sheriff
really
Fogg
trustworthy.
definitely isn't working with me. I'm sure I saw Glory Davner at the lodge. And now Glory Davner's sneaking around town. I'm going to follow her.
Rearrange the logs so he will track through all the footprints before arriving at Glory's destination. Okay. Yep.
Glory was headed toward the factory. I gotta catch up with her. Where am I? Wait, do I know you? You're the foreman, Isaac Davner. What happened to you? What are those things? The gnomes? Was that real? Yes? What is it?
Draw paths to reconnect the loose ends, red to red and yellow to yellow, but be careful not to let the wires cross. A path segment can run between any two adjoining points. What? Pretty simple. Rejected. No, it's alright. I always fear when it takes its time to give me the answer.
What happened?
I found you unconscious in the woods. Did they speak to you?
Did who speak to me?
They spoke to me, alright.
I'm looking at a photograph of the Brotherhood. Isaac and Mike Lobb seem to be part of this group, and they seem to be friends. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna need some real answers now. What exactly is going on here? What's wrong with these people?
They are in deep meditation. If you open your mind and let yourself hear the whispers, there will be no mysteries in life you cannot solve. Speak to them yourself if you want solutions.
What are these little creatures I keep seeing?
They are not creatures. They are people, older than any of us, living in what nature still exists around us.
Isaac Davner's still alive, isn't he? The lock on the factory door. He didn't build it himself. You put it there to keep him in. Or to keep people out. Why?
He has been spoken to. It is actually a great honor to have been chosen.
Chosen for what?
That is not for us to ask.
I'm gonna need a second to question these people.
Do what you must.
You see them, don't you? Listen to their words. Their riddles.
Edvard knows it's time to stock the Windowatchy River with gricklebacks. Drag the 4 clutches of fish to release points, keeping in mind these rules. Schools will swim towards the river, splitting evenly at each fork. A school that can't be split evenly will be paralyzed with indecision. Marsh marmots will eat all fish that enter their turf. The marmots are either in Myth-Pick Marsh or Abdominal Swamp, but not both places. Exactly 16 fish must arrive safely at the river. Okay. Got it right with Baffler. I'm just gonna hint my way through this. Yeah, I've already figured that out. Did I have it? Did I already have it? Did I already have the solution? Yeah, I already had this. Fuck's sake. Oh man, so I wasted gum on nothing.
That's a piece of the machine locking the factory. Where did you get that?
Rocks, trees, animals. Do you ever just stop and watch the birds, Mr. Tethers? A quorum of crows congregating in rows on a line meant for clothes is an omen of woes.
Bjorn has photos that show a quorum of crows on his clothesline, a dark omen. Keeping in mind that images may overlap, what's the minimum number of crows pictured? Okay. Okay. Seriously, until they can sort their dog out, I'm gonna mute the microphone. Your gut instinct says 9. I think 13. Which would work in with the bad omen. Okay? Why not? Disregard? Hell no. We're gonna spend that taxpayer money. When the images are superimposed correctly, there's a blue bird at the end of each line. What? How the fuck do you figure that one out, mate? $13! Look at this shit, it's 13! Why is it glitching up? $15. Would be great if the hints showed. You're looking for the fewest number of crows. Oh my god. And I'm looking for the number of all the fucking...
Rats?
all the fucking birds. How many crows are pictured? Fuck me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! What? Five! Yay!
That's it. Only one more piece.
All we can do is open our minds. The language of the hidden ones is expressed in puzzles.
Blind Lars Jorgsson's mother knitted him 25 pairs of socks, 5 striped, 5 plaid, 5 spotted, 5 argyle, and 5 with owls playing the fiddle. Being a teenager, Lars failed to pair his socks and threw them randomly in his drawer. How many socks must Lars pull out before he can be absolutely certain he is holding at least one matching pair? Five. Well, 6, realistically. Isn't it? Yo, welcome, Sushi Sunshine. Perplexed sock picker. More logic puzzles, please. I like logic. Played a lot of Zoombinis as a kid.
That's all of the pieces. Now I just need to reassemble them.
I know how to logic. Oh, for fuck's sake. More hidden people. Yes, it was the Sega Saturn version.
Damn it. Where are you, you little thief? I'm not ready to leave yet.
Hmm. I don't think it would be that simple, logically. Yeah, and then how does he get in there, jackass? I played it on an emulator. I don't own a FrameMeister. I own a genuine Sega Saturn, I just don't own a FrameMeister. The emulator does all the 2D stuff fine, but the special stages were a bit slow. However, it wasn't game-breakingly slow, it was still playable. I wouldn't stream something that didn't emulate properly, unless I was doing a test stream. Okay. Yeah, we're missing one. We're missing one. Okay. Okay. Nice. That's how we do it.
Gotcha. One of those things stole the last piece I need to get into the factory. Looks like it's headed toward the lake. Bjorn's people may try to protect it. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm getting that piece back.
That's right, I need to be in the woods in order to get to the lake. Glory!
Hey, let me out!
You don't understand! The hidden people need Isaac! I don't know why, but you have to let him go with them!
I'm not gonna let you people keep him locked up in a factory like bait!
I'm sorry!
Oh no, Glory!
I gotta get out of here!
The key to the skylight is inside one of the dead fish. But which? Hurry and find it. Each fish has one other fish inside except the one with the key. Counting swallowed fish, the whiskered redfish is the least numerous kind here. All fishes dine on the next rung of the food chain, except tiny tanfish who eat their own kind. The key is on a line with 5 fish. What? What? Okay. Each fish has one other fish inside except the one with the key. Counting swallowed fish, the whiskered redfish is the least numerous kind here. So there can't be more than 4 of a fish type, basically. Which means all 4 redfish have a blue fish in them. So that means the bottom left line has 6 fish. 7 fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Top line has 2 in the red fish. Alright. I'm getting lost here. Right. I'm gonna get some hints on this one. Exactly 5. The others. Which means it's got to be in one of the red fish. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right idea, wrong fish. Top left.
That was a close call.
What the heck happened here, Agent Tethers?
Sheriff Bob, Glory Davner tried to kill me.
Come on, Tethers. You sure that sweet little girl?
Sheriff, I swear, she is not as innocent as she looks.
Okay, I'll go find her and ask her a few questions. You stay out of trouble now.
I like my office. It's warm in my office. It's quiet in my office. There are no maniacal gnomes or chainsaw-wielding waitresses in my office. I need to get back to the lodge, fix that gear, and get the hell out of here.
Back to the lodge, huh?
Found Isaac Davner's ID badge. Looks like he came this way sometime before the accident. Why was Lobster, Mike Lobb, out here as well?
No gum.
Okay, let's get this gear back together.
Bingo.
I can't let you go.
Oh, hey, Bug.
You just don't come into our town and pretend you know how everything works.
I think I'm starting to figure it out.
Lure him away with a crossword. Welcome, John.
Are you serious? Sheriff's as crooked as they come. Looks like he's sabotaged my snowmobile.
Welcome, Wanda. Okay, that should do it.
Isaac, I'm with the FBI, Department of Puzzle Research. If you're still in there, don't worry. I'm coming in to rescue you.
Jeez, okay. thing is, you can just sort of move pieces around and eventually they'll click in. Takes the challenge out of it a little. Shouldn't be too far off now. Pretty sure that's the last puzzle of the game, but there might be one before the encounter with Isaac.
That was a tricky one. Isaac?
Oh yeah, there's one more to get in, isn't there? A final puzzle.
Blocked. If the circumference of the Earth is 4 times that of the moon.
I swear I'm not going to hurt you. I just need to clear this path and we can get out of here.
I remember the last puzzle being harder than that, so there must be a couple more.
Stay away! Go back. Rotate the tiles. If X is fine, please.
Pack objects into the opening, but don't let them overlap. Okay, it's another stick everything together in whichever nonsense way the game decides it can go. BRB dinner. Okay, Sushi. By having it slot together like that, it makes it too easy. This is it. This is the final puzzle that I remember.
Almost there.
Nelson could just maneuver the 3 hydraulic lifts into place. Right. Drag the arrows to make a command sequence. But beware of traps. So, up, 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 right, right, up, up, right, up.
Oh no!
Want me to solve the puzzle? Okay. Right, anyway, up, up, right, up, right, up, right, up, right, up. Left. Up, up. Up, up, right, up, right, up. Up, right, up, right, up. Up, left, up, up. Left, up. When I do left, right, okay, I got this. Up, right, right, up. So we need to do that first. Up, right, up, right. Up, so that does up, right, up, right, up, right, up, right, up. Left, which moves this one to the left, and moves that one to the left. Up. Right, which moves that one to the right. And up. That's our solution. Oh, I didn't need to... I thought the 2 would move once it was in place. It still works. It's one move too many. One unnecessary move, but it doesn't stop the puzzle being solved. Okay, this is it.
That's it! Let's get out of here!
Why?
Well done, Agent.
Tethers.
Heck of a job. You got that factory back open, and the President is pleased as punch.
Really?
Well, he was never actually aware of the West Wing's racer shortage. But rest assured, I'm sure he's happy to have not had to strike anything through.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Now back to work.
Sir, about the factory foreman, Isaac Davner.
Doesn't concern us, Tethers. Any missing persons can be handled by local law enforcement.
But...
You did your job. That'll be all.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tethers. What's a 9-letter word for baffling?
Recondite, sir.
Ha! Thanks a million, Tethers. No wonder you're our star puzzle agent.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. So that was Nelson Tether's puzzle agent. Don't feel like taking part in the puzzle free play. I mean, that's the whole game played through. That, I feel, is enough. Alright, that was Puzzle Agent. At some point we'll do Puzzle Agent 2, but there's no real rush at the moment. Alright, take care everybody.